What if I told you that thousands of people in Canada are either getting less pension money than they deserve or missing out completely because they don't understand the system? And here's the surprising part. Many people think retirement money in Canada comes automatically, but in many cases, if you don't know the process, you could delay or even reduce your payments. So, who actually qualifies for Canada Pension in 2026? At what age can you start receiving money? How much can you really get every month? Can immigrants also qualify? And what is the real difference between CPP and OAS? Because many people confuse these two programs. In today's video, I'll explain everything in simple English using the latest Canada pension rules for 2026. No complicated government language, just clear and easy information so you understand exactly how the system works. And make sure to watch until the end, because I'll also explain one mistake that can permanently reduce your monthly pension payments. So let's begin. When people talk about Canada Pension, most of the time they are actually talking about two different government programs. The first one is called the Canada Pension Plan, also known as CPP. The second one is called Old Age Security, known as OAS. Now here's something important to understand. These are not the same thing. CPP is based on your work history in Canada. If you worked in Canada and money was deducted from your paycheck for pension contributions, then you may qualify for CPP payments after retirement. Think of CPP like a savings system connected to your employment. During your working years, both you and your employer contribute money into the system. Later, when you retire, you can start receiving monthly payments. But OAS works differently. Old age security is not mainly based on your work history. Instead, it depends mostly on how long you have lived in Canada after turning 18 years old. That means even some people who worked very little or did not work much at all might still qualify for OAS if they meet the residency requirements. Now let's answer one of the biggest questions. At what age can you get Canada Pension? For CPP, the earliest age is 60. Yes, technically you can start receiving CPP at age 60, but there is something many people don't realize. If you start early at age 60, your monthly payment will be permanently reduced. That means you will receive less money every month for the rest of your life. This is why many people choose to wait until age 65, which is considered the standard age for CPP retirement benefits. But there's something even more interesting. You can actually delay CPP until age 70, and if you wait longer, your monthly payments increase. In simple words, the later you start, up to age 70, the bigger your monthly pension amount can become. Now let's talk about OAS. For old age security, most people become eligible at age 65. However, there is a condition. You usually need to have lived in Canada for at least 10 years after turning 18 to receive some OAS benefits while living in Canada. And generally, the longer your residency history in Canada, the better your eligibility can be. Now let's discuss the question everyone wants answered. How much money can you actually receive? For CPP in 2026, the amount depends on several factors. It depends on how long you worked, how much you earned, and how much you contributed during your career. Some people receive smaller amounts, while others receive much higher payments. If someone contributed consistently for many years and had strong earnings, they could receive over $1,000 monthly from CPP, but not everyone gets the maximum amount. In reality, many retirees receive less than the maximum because their work history or contribution amount was different. Now let's talk about OAS payments. OAS amounts are different and are reviewed regularly by the government. Many seniors receive hundreds of dollars monthly through OAS depending on their age, residency history, and income situation. And there is something extra many people don't know about. It's called the Guaranteed Income Supplement, or GIS. This benefit is designed for lower income seniors. If a senior has limited income, they may qualify for extra monthly financial support on top of OAS. For some retirees, this additional payment can make a major difference in covering bills, groceries, and living expenses. Now, another important question, where does this pension money come from? CPP money mainly comes from contributions made by workers and employers throughout employment years. So when you work in Canada, a percentage of your paycheck goes towards CPP contributions. Your employer also contributes. This money is managed and invested to support future pension payments. OAS, however, works differently. OAS is funded through government tax revenues. That means it is paid from public government funding rather than direct employment contributions. Now let's talk about immigrants. Can immigrants receive Canada Pension? The answer is yes, in many cases. For CPP, if an immigrant worked in Canada and contributed to CPP, they may qualify. For OAS, residency history becomes very important. Even permanent residents may become eligible if they meet residency requirements. This is why many newcomers often ask how many years they need to stay in Canada before qualifying for certain retirement benefits. Now, let's talk about the application process. Does pension start automatically? Sometimes yes, but not always. Some Canadians may receive notification from the government, but many people still need to apply. For CPP, people can apply online through their government account or submit an application manually. For OAS, some people are automatically enrolled, but others may need to apply themselves. And this is extremely important. Never assume pension will automatically start. Many people delay benefits simply because they thought the government would automatically begin payments. Before retirement age, always check your eligibility and application status. Now here is a very common mistake people make. Some people rush to take CPP at age 60 because they want money immediately. But they forget one thing. Taking CPP early can permanently reduce monthly payments. Others wait longer because they want higher monthly income. There is no perfect answer for everyone. The best age depends on health, finances, work plans, and personal circumstances. Some people need money earlier. Others prefer larger monthly payments later. Before making a decision, many financial experts suggest comparing your long-term retirement goals. The bottom line is simple. Canada's pension system can provide important financial support during retirement, but understanding how it works is extremely important. CPP, OAS, and GIS can all play a role in helping seniors manage retirement expenses, but eligibility, age, residency, and work history all matter. So if you are living in Canada, planning retirement, or helping your parents understand pension benefits, make sure you stay informed and always verify updates through official government sources, because rules and payment amounts can change over time. And now I want to hear from you. At what age do you think people should start taking their pension? 60, 65, or 70? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more Canada updates, immigration news, and financial information. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.